Thanks very much. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'd like to begin by paying my respects to the Wurundjeri people, the traditional custodians of this land. I'd like to also acknowledge my late father. He served in World War I and of course was rejected, not being recognised as a legal citizen of this country. However, we're all very aware of what happened in World War I and the depletion of our soldiers. So he, like so many others, ended up serving. On his return, he was told to go and find somewhere else to live, not stay with his mum or his brothers or his sisters. And when we're talking about the health of one people, and particularly our people on Wurundjeri country, it's really hard for me to believe that today has seen so many changes, and yet those who serve for this country, those who put their lives on the line, couldn't have that recognition. However, it is my pleasure to be here because with change and with the help and support of so many people through the years, and my work is done like everybody else's. If we work together, then hopefully we will achieve and we will make change for the better. I do want to thank very much Helen for the invitation to be with you again. And it is a moment in time that I don't forget, and I take it very seriously, because the health of our people, hopefully one day we'll be able to say there's so many lists of things that are occurring still in our community today. But not only what happens to our people, not only the death rate, not only the imprisonment rate, all of those other issues that happen elsewhere, it's the way in which those issues come about. It takes me back to the time when our people were paid by grog, by alcohol for their services, paid by giving them tobacco, and we wonder why they've so many serious illnesses today. When doctors and nurses are only able to fly in at a certain time and are only there for a short time and then they change. And then there's the language barriers. There's so many issues that we need to overcome. We represent less than 2.5% of this total population. It cannot be that hard. So I say to you that we don't look at what the health issues are. We need to address those. We need to look at what is causing those health issues. And for me, I just think that I'm so fortunate to have a platform where so many people in our community don't have that. Could I also thank the organising committee, and also I'm very proud of our younger ones that are coming through and being able to be a part of such an important progress in this Congress. And could I also acknowledge each and every one of the brothers and sisters from the many countries that are here today, and pay my respects to your ancestors, to your elders and your communities. Also like to acknowledge our very, very favourable, the Honourable Martin Foley. And Martin, you have that many portfolios, it's not even funny. But you do a great job, and we do thank you very much. And the Honourable Greg Hunt, thank you for another wonderful way in which is expressed at a federal level that the care for Aboriginal people, I hope, must continue and will continue in the right vein. I do come from the oldest living culture in the world. I'm a very proud mother of 7 children, 11 grandchildren and 5 great-grandchildren. And like my mum and dad, it's been a family that's kept me ungrounded. It's kept me on my feet. It's kept me saying that what I can do, I will do. And however I do it, it will only be for the best. When my dad was passing at the age of not quite 14, I was, and I said to him, please leave me with something. Not sure what I was asking for. I was in shock, I think, but he said to me, You are who you are. Be proud of who you are, but you are no better than you are no better than anyone else. And I'd like to think that I've considered each and every person that to be equal to one another, and I thank my Father for those wonderful words. We are known as the Manigum people, and I picked these beautiful leaves this morning and looking across the mountains of where our people have lived for thousands and thousands of years, looking at the beautiful mist on the mountains, a really low fog, and then above that fog was these amazing air balloons. And I said, well, there is a future, and a future where we can all walk together. And this is the symbolism of these leaves. It's about sharing with you what we've all been given. And these come from the gift. They are the gift of the land. I'll take this leaf on your behalf, and I hope that you accept it. Accepting this leaf means that you are welcome to everything, from the tops of the trees to the roots of the earth. And it also means you join with me to pay your respects and honour the spirits of our ancestors who have nurtured this land for many, many thousands of years. It is indeed an honour and a privilege to be with you each and all, and thank you for all that you do, for all the many people across this world. My language is the Woi Wurrung, Wurundjeri, Wurundjeri Balak, Yemen, Kundi Bek, and you are most welcome to the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri people. Thank you.